Let's be honest, the punishments you're using with your toddler probably aren't working. I'm talking about taking away a toy, sending them to their room, or even just yelling. Sure, it might stop the behavior in that one single frustrating moment, but you've seen it, haven't you? A few minutes later, or maybe a few hours, they do the exact same thing again, and you're left feeling exhausted and wondering, what am I doing wrong? If that sounds even remotely familiar, you're in the right place. My name is Sarah, and I'm a mom on a mission to read all the parenting books and studies so you don't have to. And today, we are tackling one of the biggest sources of frustration between parents and toddlers, discipline that actually works. Let me paint a picture for you, one you might know all too well. Imagine it's a Tuesday afternoon. Your kids are actually playing nicely on the living room floor. There's a moment of peace. It's almost magical. And then you hear it, the whiz of plastic through the air, followed by a sharp cry. Your toddler has just launched a toy car, and it's hit their sibling right on the head. You rush over. You do what you're supposed to do. You get down on their level. You say, "We don't throw toys. Throwing hurts." You take a breath. The crisis seems to be averted. But 10 minutes later, it happens again. Another car goes flying. This time, your voice is a little firmer. "I said no throwing." And now, your frustration is bubbling. You're not just a calm, respectful parent anymore. You're a person at the end of their rope. So when they pick up that car for a third time, you snap. "If you throw that car one more time, you are not getting dessert tonight." And of course, they throw it. The punishment is now set in stone. Fast forward 4 hours. Dinner is over. The messy plates are cleared. You bring out a small bowl of ice cream for your older child and a bowl of fruit for yourself. For your toddler, nothing. And what happens? A complete and total meltdown. We're talking an epic, back-arching, floor-pounding tantrum. And as they scream and cry, you might be thinking they're being defiant, that they're just angry they got caught and are trying to manipulate you. But what's really going on in their little head is something else entirely. They are genuinely, utterly confused. This is the core of the problem, the secret that, once I understood it, changed everything for me. A toddler's brain is a miracle of development, but their sense of time is, well, it's almost non-existent. They live exclusively in the world of now. Think of their memory like an old camera that can only hold one single photo at a time. The picture is always right now. The thing that happened 4 hours ago, that photo was deleted to make space for the thousands of other nows that have happened since then. The snack, the song in the car, the bug they saw on the window, the story before dinner, all of those were their own now. So when dessert time comes and they don't get any, their brain isn't connecting it back to the car incident. They are not thinking, "Oh, right, I shouldn't have thrown that car at my brother." They are thinking, "Why is mommy being so mean? Why is she taking away my ice cream? Everyone else gets some. It's not fair." In that moment, the lesson you wanted to teach is completely lost. All they learn is that the world is sometimes confusing and unfair, and that the person they love most can sometimes be the source of that pain. Does this explanation of a toddler's here and now mindset make sense of some of the confusing tantrums you've experienced? Let me know in the comments if you've ever felt that disconnect between their behavior and your consequence. But here's the part that's harder to talk about. It's not just that these delayed punishments are ineffective. When we get desperate, some of the methods parents turn to can be actively harmful. I want to be unequivocally clear about this. Physical punishment is not the answer. Never. It may feel like a quick way to get a child's attention, to make them stop, but we have to ask ourselves, what is the child actually focusing on in that moment? They aren't focusing on what they did wrong. They are focusing on the pain. They are focusing on the fear. They are focusing on their anger towards you. And the research on this is not ambiguous. Extensive, repeated studies have shown us that physical punishment is linked to a whole host of serious, long-term negative consequences. It's correlated with lower self-esteem because the child's inner voice starts to say, "I am bad." It's linked to increased aggression and even antisocial behavior later in life, because what it fundamentally teaches is that force is how you solve problems, that might is right. That is not the lesson any of us want to teach our children. So, if delayed punishments don't work and physical punishments are harmful, what on earth are we supposed to do? It can feel like we're left with nothing, but there is a better way, and it is so much simpler than you think. A clinical psychologist I'm incredibly lucky to work with, Dr. Isabel Turner, is the one who finally made this click for me. She said that for a toddler to truly learn, for their brain to make the cause and effect connection, the consequence must meet two critical criteria. It has to be immediate, and it has to be directly related to the behavior. So let's rewind our story. Let's go back to that moment your toddler picks up the car for the second or third time. Instead of threatening no dessert, you calmly go over, get on their level, and take the car. You say firmly but gently, "Throwing cars hurts people. We are going to put the cars away for now to keep everyone safe." And that's it. The cars go on a high shelf for a few minutes, maybe longer depending on the day. The consequence is over. Do you see the aha moment here? The consequence, the cars go away, is immediate. It happens right then. And it's directly related. The toddler's brain, that beautiful brain that only lives in the now, can finally forge the connection. Their internal logic doesn't say, "Mom is mean." It says, "When I throw the car goes away. If I want to play with the car, I must not throw it." That's it. That's the lesson. The focus instantly shifts from punishment, shame, and confusion to simple, logical learning. You are no longer the source of their pain. You are the calm, steady leader guiding them back to safety. And this little shift, this is about so much more than just managing behavior. It's about getting to the real goal of parenting. Because let's be honest, none of us became parents just to be behavior managers. We all have a bigger picture in mind. We want to raise children who are emotionally balanced, children who can eventually learn to self-regulate their own big feelings. We want to raise kids who are confident, who feel secure in our love, who are resilient, and who are, at their core, happy. This method of immediate logical consequences is a cornerstone of that kind of parenting. It builds a secure connection based on trust, not fear. It teaches them how to manage their world and their emotions without ever introducing the toxic ideas of shame or blame. It allows you to be their guide, not their warden. So the key takeaway today is this: it's time to ditch the delayed, unrelated punishments. They don't work for your toddler's developing brain. Instead, embrace the simple power of immediate, logical consequences. That is how they actually learn. I know that this one example is powerful, but I also know that as soon as you turn this video off, your toddler is going to find a dozen other creative ways to test boundaries. And it's not always easy to come up with that perfect, logical consequence in the heat of the moment. Not everyone has a clinical psychologist on speed dial. That's why, after seeing how profoundly this changed my own home, I convinced my colleague, Dr. Turner, we call her Izzy, to put all of her incredible, practical strategies into a single, comprehensive program. It's called Happy Place. It is a complete roadmap for navigating toddler behavior, from tantrums to hitting to picky eating, all while building that amazing connection we just talked about. If you want the complete roadmap from Dr. Turner, you can find her incredible program Happy Place at brightestbeginning.com/happyplace. And if this video was helpful, the single best way to support this mission is to subscribe and click that like button. It tells YouTube that other parents need to see this, and it helps me keep making more content just for you. Thank you so much for being here.